Hello, my little Aries fairies. How you going? I have to tell you that someone arrived to help me with your reading right before I press play. So let's see what they have to say. This is your general reading for June. Sun, Moon, Rising, and anywhere in your chart that you may have Aries and be interested in. If you're returning, welcome back. You know the crazy state, so welcome in, fellow crazies. And if you're new to the channel, welcome in. Your crazy fits in really well here. And we shall get started. Right, at the bottom of the deck, we've got the beginning. I love this. It's probably one of my favourite cards, is the beginning and the end. Okay, so where are we going with this? Earth being grounded. So starting something new. Aha, elevation. So that we can move up. So whatever you're starting, it's going to be a solid foundation. It's not going to be on wobbly ground. This is something that you've wanted, and you're going to prepare for it so that you can grow and progress. It's going to help raise your vibration, whatever this is you're planning on. It could be starting up a business, it could be moving house, it could be changing your health routine. Whatever it is, you're not going to do it half-assed. You're really going to do it with some thought and some effort, and that way it will be on really good grounding for you to use that to keep moving forward. Show you good things. All right. At the bottom of the deck, we've got the Two of Swords. Now, this talks about will I, won't I? Do I, don't I? Heart over head. When you decide to do something and you're not sure if it's worth the changes that you'll have to go through, it's that kind of thing. Let's keep going. I'll lay these out and then we'll go through them. So we've got the Emperor and the Empress mixed up. Four of Wands. This is the Hermit. This is a big reading for you guys. Page of Earth. Six of Cups. Five of Wands. Four of Swords. The Hanged Man. Judgment. And Chariot. Lots of majors. Lots of major arcanas in this. So this change is a big one. It's huge. So let's begin at the beginning. This is definitely something to do with your 3D environment. In the recent past, there's a page of Earth, so that talks about a message or something young coming in, some kind of beginning. It might even be a thought of something new, a thought of some beginning thing. But currently, we've got the situation is the Emperor and your energy is the Empress. and look at how they've got their back to each other. That's not. So you might be walking away from the responsibility. I think you want something more beautiful in your life than what you've currently got now. It's like this. You might be in a relationship where one person wants something and the other person wants something completely different, and you've discovered that your life paths just don't match up anymore, because the obstacle is the Four of Wands, and that talks about, a happy home and family and a happy house, and that's in the challenge position. So that might be what is going on. This could be a decision of whether it's going to be the beginning or the end. And what you're going to do with that. But it's a big decision for you, and not one you're going to take lightly, which is good. At the foundation is the Hermit, and this talks about going within to seek your own wisdom, not asking strangers on the internet. Or, I know, I just caught the irony of that. Or lots of family members. It's not about not asking for advice or suggestions. It's about listening to yourself and what's right for you, because this is such a big decision. It's important that it's right for you. Otherwise, it's going to backfire. It could have something to do with past, someone from the past. I mean, you could have been with someone for a very long period of time, or you could remember something that you always wanted and realise that you're not living that in your day-to-day life. When I was young, I wanted to do this, but now I'm, stuck in this 9-to-5 job that I hate, and I gave it all up because I thought I should. That kind of thing. Coming up, you're going to have a little bit of an internal back and forth. You're going to feel like you could feel like you've backed yourself into a corner, because this is an internal battle. Six of Swords is an external battle, but this is an internal battle, and you could feel like you've I just heard, created your own prison. But that's not the case. It's definitely not the case. What you're not seeing is that another time out card. So the foundation is the Hermit. And what you're not seeing is that you can actually take time out to think over this. The Four of Swords talks about taking a breather to review. It talks about meditating and really stepping away from the external to go within and really look at what needs to be let go and what needs to be worked upon. The advice is another taking time out card. This is the Hanged Man. It talks about looking at things from a different point of view. If you think you're being backed into a corner, if you think that you're stuck where you are, you need to look at it from a different point of view, because it's not true. There's always another opportunity. Your hopes and fears is the Judgment card. That talks about a call, the choice. This is like the trumpets from heaven saying, okay, let's review this at the pearly gates. Do you want to go back and do it differently, or do you want to just do what you've been doing? This is the call. And so your fear is that it's a real, you both hope and fear that you can do what's right for you. Because if you fear it, because if you do, you will be going against what you've believed so far is what you've got to do. And that's frightening. Because then you have to kind of face your own expectations of what you expect of yourself. When you hope for this, it's like a butterfly. It's like, it's this catch of what if. Not a scary what if. What if? What if I could do that? How good would that be? It's like this light, glittery energy around you of possibility, and it's very exciting. The outcome is Chariot, and this is moving forward. There's no two ways about it. All this way through, you've been pausing, you've been taking time out to think, you've been, really working on your foundation. What's most important? What do you want to, grow? What do you want to lay foundationally so that you can move forward solidly? And then what direction do you want to grow? Do you want to step up? Do you want to grow further? And the outcome is you are going to be moving forward. One way or the other, my loves. That is up to you. That one's up to you. But the reins are in your hand. Yep. You hold. This is completely your choice. And I like that because it doesn't look like you're blaming anybody else. There's no, it doesn't seem like there's this big, I'm trapped. There's no Eight of Swords kind of energy of feeling trapped and being a victim. You know that you've kind of created this for yourself. And I think if you look at it a certain way, you'll realise that if you created this, you can create whatever you want. All right? I hope this helps. Much love as always. Bye.